muchacha, yo no soy un Pokémon. Tengo a otra que se joda el camón. No quiero que me llores, no vengas con el dramón. No, que ya no estamos pa' los tiempos de la high. Sí. Hace rato que te dije bye. Gracias por el apoyo, baby, gracias por los likes. Yo estoy con 5 cubanos y 4 en Moncay. Me compro una Hayabusa y no te voy a dar una ride. En verdad prefiero contigo, no me enfango, no voy a manchar la Off-White. Si no te gusta, sorry, esa es la que hay. Porque antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustabas, pero ya no. Yo estaba pa' ti, pero ya no. Ey, pero ya no, ey, pero ya no.
Acho, bro.
I'ma keep this feeling close to me, but I think I lost my mind. 11 months of the same routine, keeping up this facade of mine. I'm gonna buy you some roses, baby, and then we're gonna get real. Pretty soon I'll be talking my rhythm, so I can keep running in my mind.
Welcome from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in Queens, New York. We've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's the Volunteers taking on the Gorillas. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to roll here. And on the mound today, Chase Burns. What should we keep an eye on here?
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Jordan Lawler, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And it's 1-1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That to right. Abreu pulls it down. One down. Juan Soto now. And that's off the inside edge. Ball one.
There's no way around it. Soto is one of the most exciting players in baseball. His hitting skills are so advanced, you'd think he'd played in Major League Baseball in a different life or something.
And that one off the outside edge. One out, bases empty. And he walked him. And that's their first base runner of the game. And now the first baseman, Kobe Mayo. And that one ripped into right. Sliding, and he makes the catch. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Singy's currently the team leader in runs batted in. And that one missing low. Soto leads off first with 2 down to the inning. In the air out towards right center. Abreu under it. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Back here at Citi Field. And on the mound now, Jake Arrieta.
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up. If he maintains the same intensity that he has in the first inning and the second inning, I think we'll see him hand the ball over to his closer.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jordan Lawler. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. Just missed. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. The shortstop takes the ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Ring him up, says Daryl Parker. That's a strikeout. Bobby Abreu, the next to hit. Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
And he hits a ground ball right side. And foul ball. The 0-2. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
All over that one right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Christian Moore, the next to hit, takes ball one. Check swing, called strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
On the ground, could be two. Quickly to second for one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Second inning set to go. Here's the center fielder, Walker Jenkins. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Sends it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Here's the second baseman, Carson Williams. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. Williams, just 21 years old. Usually a shortstop, but today he's starting at second base.
1-1.
Well, the one thing he'll find is that a lot of the time the play is to your back. You're moving to your right. You've got to throw back to first base. That's the difference between shortstop and second. You're usually moving into the play at shortstop. Second base, not so much.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Rodriguez throws to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. So up next, Dalton Rushing. Just missed. And that's way high. Now 2-0. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, nice play. The throw. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Jason Churio will hit next. Feels like it's less common today that you see a guy like this. The speed component, the contact component, but lack of power. Rushing off of first with 2 away. That one missing inside.
He just has to understand that his skill set is unique, and he's very valuable for any ball club. If he does that, he'll play a long time in this league.
3-0 down. And that's in for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
That's ripped. Base hit. Rushing around third. Relay throw home. He will score, and they take the lead. 1-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Matt Shaw in now. Takes ball one off the plate. That's too low. 2-0.
Love how this guy grinds out at bats. I mean, he's down there at the bottom of the lineup in the 9-hole, but he's worked himself into a really good hitter's count, trying to pick up a 2-out RBI.
There's a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout. Back here in Queens. Bottom of the second. And the batter now, Walker Jenkins. That's in for a strike. Swing and a miss.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
That one blasted deep to right. Soto moving back for it. Say goodbye to that one. And it ties it up. It's 1-1. Here's the left fielder, Dalton rushing.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Max Muncy swings through it for strike one.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
1 on, nobody out, a run in, bottom half of inning number 2. And there's a base hit. Throw back in quickly, first and second now with nobody out. And now it's going to be Seiya Suzuki. Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Check swing called strike. And the count 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that is a big first out. Ripped to first, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Line to left. He's got it. That is the inning.
I don't wear no cape or apron, so I ain't saving you a cleaner house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth. I ain't new to what I'm about. Excuse me, miss, like what's your name? How about we just tone it down?
And we're back on to the 3rd inning. And now the shortstop, Jordan Lawler. Burns back to work. The shortstop takes a ball. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's off the mark, and it's 2-1. That's a little bit low.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's got a chance. And it hits the base of the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
And he held back, according to Ricky Holiday. And that's way high. And that's ball 2. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Makes the catch. Runner tags at second. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only 1 out. So digging in, Kobe Mayo. 0 for 1 so far. Inside. Ball 1. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
Ball, 1 strike.
Looked like it was a little bit up.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Fly to right. his first time. That one's in there, 0-1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Lawler at third with 2 away. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Squeezes it. And that's the third out.
Yeah, I do it all. We ain't talking money. We ain't talking. It's the game. And yeah, I'm bossing. If we ain't talking money, we ain't talking.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the shortstop, Jordan Lawler. There's a strike at the knees.
0-1's the count.
Fought off foul. Mayo hauls it in for the out. And there's one away. Now it's the right fielder, Bobby Abreu. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Foul ball there. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Inside, almost got him.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now it's the second baseman, Christian Moore. Just off the inside edge. 2 outs, base is empty. And a swing and a miss there.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
The next offering misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Up the middle. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And that keeps the inning alive.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted.
And it one-hops the wall. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. Not in time. He's safe.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage. And he's
this one high and deep. Way back there. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. And that misses. And the count even 1-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Grounder off the pitcher. Doesn't stop. Heads for home. And now they've got him caught on the base path. Back here at Citi Field. New inning getting started. Now, Walker Jenkins. That clips the corner. Backed off the plate that time.
That's ball 2.
And the righty deals. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. And that's downstairs and outside. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Rushing. Brings it in. And there's one down. Here's the second baseman, Carson Williams. He's 0 for 1. And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the grab. 2 down. Dalton rushing now at the plate. Outside low, and it's 1-0. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. This one high in the air to left center. Rushing on his way over, and that'll do it. Back here in Queens, Muncy digs in.
This is a batter right here who really produces in these night games, and we saw the latest example of it in his first AB.
There's the strike.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the third home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
On the ground, right side. The tag, and he's out.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough, got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Next is the designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki. And in one hops the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double. One out. Runner at second. Nick Kurtz getting ready to hit. First offering, and it just misses.
Ball 1, no strike. Inside ball.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first, and he's out. And here is Pudge Rodriguez. And strike one to the catcher.
0-1.
Check swing, went around, and it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Suzuki on third with 2 out. Rips that one to right. He makes the grab, and that's the inning. And we're back. We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Chourio. Shota Imanaga gets the ball now.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And that's in the dirt. And now it's even 1-1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
There's a strike. Just misses there.
No, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Gets down, base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there of letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. There's one. That's a first, and that is a double play. Next to hit, Jordan Lawler.
The 5-4-3 double play is a gem in baseball, and how can you not appreciate the skill and practice it takes to make this look so easy? Great work by the infield.
Pitch misses there, and that is ball 1. The The shortstop takes the ball.
Ball 2.
That
Ball
one
3.
misses, and that's ball 3. Hard ground ball, base knock. The relay, and that keeps the inning going. And now it's Juan Soto. Just missed.
Well, with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
That's off the inside corner, and now 2-0.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way up.
And that one clips the corner.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely. Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, and the batter will be the shortstop, Jordan Lawler. Lifted in the air, right center field. And that'll get down for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, and he's safe. Lawler stands at second with no outs. On the ground to first, Mayo. Here's the tag, and he's out.
Good fade and sinking action to that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Now here is Christian Moore. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Nabs it. Runner tags from third. Cut off. Now a throw home. He's in there. Walker Jenkins, the next to hit. He's already homered here in this one. And that one is in for a strike.
0-1.
Outside. And 1-1. And strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Top of the 6th inning. And now the DH, Yordan Alvarez. Shota back to work. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Well, these players digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Out to short. Lawler tossed to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Carson Williams.
Second baseman, Carson Williams.
And it's fouled away. Next offering upstairs. And a swing and a miss.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Just misses with that one. Now a check swing, but he held up. Swing and a base hit, and that extends the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Williams off of first with 2 away. Pitch squirts away from Pudge. To second, and he's out. They don't come much closer than that. Back here at Citi Field. Well, we go bottom 6. Now the left fielder, Dalton rushing.
Nope.
A little bit
Ball
low.
one.
And that's ball 1. To the right side, Mayo. And he's out on the tag. Here comes Max Muncy. 1 for 2. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Line drive, base hit.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a
Lawler. Off-balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. So up next, Nick Kurtz. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Right side, hard hit. And that will end the inning. Back here in Queens. And now the catcher comes up to him. Dalton rushing. Now on the bump, Kumar Rocker.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
0-1.
And there's a foul ball. Next pitch in the dirt. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Next offering misses down and away. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That one just misses. 3-2 now. In the air, left side. Rushing makes the play. 1 away. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Churio. And that one is in for a strike at 95. It's 0-1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And that skips into dirt.
2 strikes.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Struck him out looking. Now only one out remaining. So 2 down now, and here is Matt Shaw. Check swing, called strike. Hard hit left side. And that'll do it.
Well, we saw a lot of good pitching and defense in this ballgame. And when you have a low-scoring game, it's imperative that the players stay on their toes, ready to make plays behind their pitcher. And they did exactly that. It's an excellent win. Everyone goes in the clubhouse feeling really good about themselves.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
I gave you hard work and labor. I gave you your flavor. You don't hear me, your haters. These fakers, you gave me crumbs, I give me cakers. The movers and fakers get around and catch the papers. While I bolsillo lleno, siento como un bóster, todas se me arriman. Mala mía, si tú gateste mi roster, pa' su postre, entre el dueño de la aldea, dime se me pega, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, te imaginas lo que te espera, entre el dueño de la aldea, dime se me pega, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, te imaginas lo que te espera. El abuso, si sale un meque, mis perros están buzos, me sobran los recursos y cuando traboneamos la hablo sucio, lealtad siempre promete.